much better at dancing than you do. All right, this is show number 176, and we're here with Lucy Hutchings, who she's a registered nutritionist, right? What is this, a cheerleader? Okay. You're a... Look in there, Mary. You can see what's going on. She also does a dance fever in her studio. I'll let it go there. And now you live in New Ipswich, right?
That's right. I'm here in New Hampshire.
Right, for you people in Honolulu, it's just east of San Francisco. Ooh, right. A full picture.
Ooh,
yeah.
What a nice picture.
I'm not in the middle of nowhere in the sticks.
What did you say?
I'm not in the middle of nowhere in the sticks.
It is in the middle of nowhere. The snow can't even find you. No, so.
It found us.
So, what is the name of your company again?
I own Wellness from Within Nutrition.
Wellness what? Business?
Wellness from Within Nutrition.
Yes, write that down, Ryan.
Oh, nice.
Oh, by the way, Ryan is here today with his lovely dog,
Rocco.
Rocco.
Yep, guest show today, yep.
Okay, Rocco's taking a nap.
He's napping.
Oh, you have a studio, where they have dance studio, in beautiful downtown New Ipswich, which if you blink your eyes, you're past it, right?
Yeah, kind of. But I do have a studio, an in-person studio where I run nutrition classes. I have one-on-one clients there, and I have a lot of fun in my nutrition studio.
Well, I'm sorry, you're the president. You can't have fun. Just get those people rolling through. Do you need anybody to bring them over? Limos from Massachusetts? How far away do you have clients from? Chicago or what?
So, I actually run an entire virtual business as well. So I have clients all the way in the UK, California, Texas, Tennessee, Florida, all over the place, Michigan.
Look at that, nice. UK. Wow.
Yeah, nice. Isn't
that amazing? Let's give her a hand. Come on.
Very good.
Thank you. Isn't she proud? All right.
Yeah,
so,
yes, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. I can still help you. But I specialize in something. I specialize in the anti-inflammatory diet. So for those ladies out there that are dealing with inflammation and pain, they're dealing with hormone imbalances, if they're dealing with blood sugar imbalances, cholesterol, autoimmune conditions like osteoarthritis, that's when see me and we get you back on track. We heal your gut, we get rid of the inflammation and the pain, and we get you to lose weight, gain energy, and get your life back.
Yes, and I might say that Gino and I are so far past it, we don't have any hormone imbalance anymore. We don't have any hormones.
Yeah, your hormones are...
They're gone, though. They left town. I think Rocco has more hormones than we do.
Yeah,
Hi, Rocco.
He might. He's sleeping.
Rocco's sleeping. Ryan owns Rocco, or Rocco owns Ryan.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Rocco is from Qatar.
Yeah.
Qatar, whatever.
Yeah, Qatar in the Middle East. Yeah.
He took the
street dog.
He took the land bridge from Europe and came over.
He came over. Long plane ride.
So, how many clients do you have in total? Do you know?
I usually keep a cap of around 7 at a time, but there's always, openings for more to come. And I plan on opening a group program in about a month. So then we can have a nice group of ladies, and that means I get to work with even more people. Group of ladies, Mary. I'm going over.
Nice.
You coming with me, buddy? You remember women? Okay. So, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, now, the question I wanted to ask you was, you hear about this food is good for you, this food is no good. Oh, it's good. I mean, what's that all about? They can't. I
know. It is so frustrating, Ed. It's really one of the most frustrating things about nutrition, even being a registered dietitian, it is very frustrating because everything's changing all the time. And there's always new studies being done, and then new information comes out.
Who does these studies?
New recommendations come out.
These studies are being paid by some other food group, and they say it's no good for you.
Right, exactly. So that's a very important point, Ed.
See that?
So You always have to look at who funded a study, right? Because if Coca-Cola funded a study about the effects of sugar on kids, then you have to wonder, is there something about that study that may be a little bit biased?
Caffeine has no effect on me,
So one of the things, though, that you can do when you get overwhelmed and confused by all the crazy information out there is you can go back to basics. That is my biggest tip for you that's trying to figure out what to eat and is overwhelmed by, eggs or no eggs, red meat or no meat, grains or no grains, gluten or no gluten.
What exactly is a gluten?
Gluten, that's the protein that we find in wheat.
I know, but why is it, why some people can't process it?
Oh, yeah. So gluten is, for many people, it is inflammatory. It creates damage in the gut.
No, I love damage in the gut. It's really nice. Wasn't that a movie? It's damage in the gut. Or a soap opera.
Yeah. Yes, but a lot of people can actually tolerate an older version of gluten. Back, even 100 years ago even, gluten was a little bit different back then. It's been altered these days.
I remember that. I remember it. Yeah.
So the bread our grandmothers was baking is different than the bread that we're having now. It's just the way it is. And so some people can tolerate that okay, but not so much the modern gluten, because it is different.
Is the bread we have now more refined?
Yeah, it's probably like more processed.
It comes out with a pinky up, right? More refined.
It's part of it is the growing process, or the seed that it started with. So most of the wheat today is produced by Monsanto, and
Monsanto's a chemical company
of producing seeds.
But
it's a little controversial. There's people that get very upset that it's a GMO product, and so. When you go back 100 years, those seeds are a lot different than they are now.
But Monsanto's a chemical company.
Yes, Monsanto grows most of your food, actually.
Yeah. We don't know what they put on there.
I don't know.
So what is GMO again? Something on ABC in the morning, or? Well, that's GMA.
Yeah, GMA.
What is GMO?
GMO
Grandmother's organization?
It's a genetically modified organism. And so what that means is that they have developed a seed that is resistant to the common pesticides. It makes it a whole lot easier to grow a big product, a big, like corn, wheat, soy. These are your typical GMO products. And for a lot of people, that causes some damage in the gut, which leads to inflammation. So we want to try and avoid it as much as possible. If you stick with whole foods, unprocessed, ditch the sugar and the artificial ingredients, you're gonna do good. You're gonna have a much better chance at having good health and healing your gut. And I actually have a little lunch that I was going to demonstrate for you guys.
By the way, before you go on, I love it when you talk dirty and say GMO. I really, it's very nice.
Ask her how many meals she makes for everybody.
What? What do you mean? Ask her.
No, you ask her.
What am I asking? Don't argue me. What's the question?
Forget about it.
And what's the question?
Annie, you got quite a few customers, or you got many customers?
We went through that already.
Many at this point. So, it's getting full. It's getting a little harder to add more, but I will always find ways to add more. And so what people do is come through a 12-week program with me. So I take women through a transformation process from a point where they are struggling, they are in pain, they're dealing with inflammation, they're struggling with weight loss, and they're frustrated. And I take them through a 12-week program that then allows them to gain energy, lose weight, deal with the inflammation and the pain, and then they're able to live life to the fullest. They're able to get back on track. It's very different than something like Weight Watchers or Optavia, where it's very temporary. When you're on that diet, you're following instructions or you're eating pre-made foods provided by the company, but then you're not learning anything. You're not learning how to sustain that realistically in the long run.
Yeah, with those programs, I lost 3,000 pounds and put 6,000 back on afterwards, you know.
Unfortunately, it happens so often. That is a struggle for many people as they lose the weight, then they go off whatever diet plan that they're on, and then the weight comes back on. And we don't want that. We want this to be sustainable. We want it to be realistic. We want it to be delicious.
Ooh,
and we want
delicious.
the results to
You hear
stay.
that, Rocco?
Why don't you come on TV? You got the kitchen over there, and you show people how they make the meal.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, I just wanted to say I'm down to 151.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Let's give me a come on.
Wow.
All right.
Very good, very
I don't
good.
eat sugar. You can't. So, but anyway, I eat dog biscuits. I find them very tasty.
Oh, yeah, there's
Hey,
those dog biscuits.
there's some healthy dog food out there.
Oh, Rocco, you hear that, Rocco? Yeah, yeah.
That's what you're into. They've even got like grass-fed meat and like completely natural dog food. So
Oh, yeah, we actually cook them chicken and hamburger.
By the way,
like,
you were talking about inflammatory. It was Carly Simon. I haven't got time for the pain. Remember that?
no.
Okay, good. Well, there goes that thing. She had a song. I haven't got time for the pain. How old are you? No, 21. No. All right, Mary.
So you let me
remember
know
that?
when you want to come to Acton, okay? Let me know.
Okay, stop doing that with your hair. I'm getting jealous. All right, you know what time it is?
Oh, half
No,
past
not the
freckle going
clock.
on the
I mean,
mall.
how much we got left?
2:35.
I don't know. It's gonna-
Can we have a signal on how much we got left? We'll be back in just a minute, but
5
first,
minutes.
okay, he's going to give me the finger here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes?
15.
15?
All right, 15 minutes. All
Thank
right.
you. 15 minutes
All
to
right,
go.
plenty of
You're
time,
on.
plenty
Okay,
of
now
time.
you're gonna do something exciting. By the way, do you have any slides? You had last time, didn't you?
I did. I did not send slides this time, but you know what? I can get you guys the website. So you can find everything at lucyhutchingsrd.com.
Little
You can go
slower,
there and
Lucy,
get
because he can't write that
handouts.
fast.
What?
Lucy Hutchings, that's S,
Yes.
plural, at what now.com?
lucyhutchingsrd.com.
Registered dietitian, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You
very
still
good.
use the same cards, right? You still use the
Yes.
same business card? Okay.
Yes.
Hey,
I'll call you.
All right.
you got the phone number? When we're off the air, I want your phone number. I can't find your card. Rocco ate it.
Don't let her
I can fix that.
I'm not. No, not on the screen. Afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Don't you listen to me? Jeez.
Don't you listen to me?
I'm going to talk to the dog. Oh,
Yeah, hey dog, talk to Jay.
Beautiful.
He's
fur.
sleeping. He's asleep.
All right, Lucy. Let's.
All right.
What are you going to prepare?
So if you go to that website, you can download a lot of free resources. They have a lot of handouts there. So head over to lucyhutchingsrd.com. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you a quick lunch that is anti-inflammatory, that is healthy and super easy and delicious.
Now, this is low cholesterol too.
Well, it will help to lower your cholesterol. And so one of the things that's tricky is we keep hearing that we should eat low cholesterol foods if we want to lower our cholesterol.
Yeah.
Doesn't really work like that.
Or take atorvastatin, something like that.
Yeah, or take medication.
statin
But that's what my
medication.
ladies, they don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to take medication anymore. So the way to lower cholesterol is actually by eating whole foods, get rid of the inflammatory oils, and also get rid of the processed carbs and the sugar.
Can I ask you a
What is going
question?
to raise your cholesterol?
May I ask you a question? Will the chair recognize?
Question over there?
Yes, the question in the back, the guy drinking. Do you want to? You don't have any men in your practice. Is there a reason for that?
You know, I specialize in helping women, but it's the same. So of course, if a man reached out and wanted to work with me, then I would make that happen.
No, they'll take a
But
look
I
at you
do
and they'll reach out.
specialize
That's
in
what I got
women.
to say. Do a little more
I
dancing.
feel
they'll
bad
really
to
reach
leave you
out.
men out, but you know, I
Come
deal a
on,
lot
man. We
with
want to. Right?
hormones and-
You ready to go in there and join?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Sure, he
why
said
not?
yes. Are you hiring?
Yeah.
Because you're hiring. We don't have much to do, you know.
Maybe Rocco wants
Okay.
to join too.
All right,
Let
well,
me
let's
show
go.
you my lunch. Okay, and then, because, I haven't had lunch, I got to eat.
No, you
So-
don't.
I am starting out with some lettuce, like spring lettuce. I think there's some spinach in here. There's some like baby spinach. You can buy this in a package that's already washed, that's organic, and all you have to do is open it and put it in the bag. So, put it in the bowl. So easy.
Whatever.
That's step one. Step two, add some veggies. It can be anything that you have in the fridge. So all I did was I had a yellow squash and a zucchini, and I chopped it up really small on my cutting board here. And I'm going to just throw in some veggies here.
Do you take the peel off first?
Cucumbers.
Do you take the peel?
peppers.
Do you take the peel off first, or you leave it on?
Not on the zucchini and summer squash, I leave it on. If it's cucumbers, my preference is to peel it, but I don't know.
Yeah, because it's got wax on it.
Yeah, it's got
Like a candle.
right.
She clean it. She clean
What?
everything.
I can't hear
You
you.
gotta
clean
wash it
everything.
really well.
All right, quiet down. Yes.
All right.
Ryan.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some color. Part of the anti-inflammatory diet is getting lots of variety of vegetables, lots of color because they all have different nutrients. So I'm going to add some carrots.
Ooh.
I'm just going to peel it in so that it looks pretty.
I like to chop.
Yeah, I know. Some
Well, yeah.
people like it chopped. My husband likes it this way, so that's how I've learned to
Well,
do
tell
it.
him to get his own,
Right. Feel your own. Okay. This is looking delicious already. Don't know if you can see all the
very
color
nice.
there.
Very colorful.
Yeah, it looks good.
What about
Packed with
radishes? Are they any
nutrients.
good? Are radishes all right?
Radishes, yes. All of your veggies are great to put in here. So now I'm going to add some chicken because you don't want to make the mistake of having salad without protein.
Yeah.
You really need to add some protein to satiate you, to fill yourself up so that you're not hungry afterwards. Because when it's time to lose weight, the biggest mistake is letting yourself get hungry. You actually don't want to cut calories. You don't want to deprive yourself, and you don't want to starve yourself. You want to fill yourself up with really good food. So I've got some veggies. I've got some chicken.
Yeah.
This looks too healthy. I'm sorry.
Oh, looks good.
Now, the next mistake that people make is covering it with a dressing that has unhealthy oils in it. We don't want to do that to this beautiful salad. We want healthy anti-inflammatory oils. So canola oil and vegetable oils are not going to help your body. They are actually going to cause more damage to your gut and more inflammation. So we don't want those. And it happens that most salad dressing is made from soybean oil, vegetable oil, canola oil. These are not helpful. So I'm going to make my own, and I'm going to use olive oil.
Oh, olive oil.
She has to make us look bad, you know. I like to drink olive oil, you know.
I want to add some seasonings. I am going to put some basil on. I'm not measuring here because this is a quick and easy lunch. Whoopsies. I'm going to just sprinkle on some basil. Just a coating, doesn't really matter how much. Don't need to get measuring spoons out here.
We have a little under 10 minutes if you want to. All right? No, seriously. I wouldn't lie. What's that, salt?
Yeah.
Garlic powder.
Oh, yeah, that's it for me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah.
Sorry.
Now I'm going to put some onion powder.
She's trying to kill me.
Oh.
You can leave those off and put whatever you want on. Secret ingredient, paprika.
You can eat that.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah,
killing
good
me.
stuff.
What about Rocco?
And then my favorite, some salt, but this is not regular salt. This is pink Himalayan salt.
I never heard of that. What's the difference? I hear about
more
sea salt,
minerals.
regular salt. This is Himalayan?
Yes,
What-
pink Himalayan salt, so it's not as processed as your regular table salt. So it has more minerals. It's something that you can use for like an energy boost. If you take a glass of water, put some pink Himalayan salt in your water with a squeeze of lemon juice, and you have an electrolyte drink that actually helps to boost your energy in the afternoon when you've crashed. It gives you it helps with hydration. It gives you that energy boost that some people are looking for when they're grabbing coffee.
You have any water? He can't find his water.
To add the oil.
That's okay. That's okay. Forget about it.
What the hell is it? You didn't bring it in.
I thought I brought it on.
So this is extra virgin olive oil, and I'm not going to be skimpy with this oil.
Do you know the difference between sea salt?
We want the healthy fats.
Question from the audience. What's the difference between sea salt and the other salt? I mean, why do they make such a big deal about sea salt?
The difference is just where it comes from, but they're both really healthy.
Oh.
And much better than table salt. So either one is great.
How expensive is this Himalayan salt?
That's a great question. I don't really know. It is more expensive by a small amount compared to table salt, but it's worth it when you consider how much money we spend on doctor's visits and
Why are you looking at me? She knows.
Next, the last thing is apple cider vinegar. This is raw and unfiltered, so you have to shake it. This is not just pasteurized or, the regular apple cider vinegar. This is a special. It's much healthier. So this has good probiotics for your gut.
Where do you get all this stuff at some special store?
No, all of this stuff I get at the regular grocery store. I happen to shop at Market Basket.
Oh, they ought to pay us for that plug.
Is there.
No, good.
You know what I really like about Market Basket? Their terrible music. Jeez.
They have a Christmas
No
playlist.
music nobody wants. There it is.
They do a better job than I remember being a teenager. That was horrible elevator music.
I don't remember being a teenager. Do you, Gino?
No.
No, it's all gone. It's all a mistake. I don't know.
Heard
It's in a
rumors, too,
fog.
with Market
It's
Basket.
called a low
The
overcast.
kitchen, they have good pizza. I
See,
guess,
are you
too.
going to eat that now?
I'm going to try this delicious dressing and all these veggies and this chicken.
Oh, nice.
So she
nice.
Look at that.
She eats a lot of salad. That's good.
No, she doesn't. She's not going to swallow. Look at that.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Can you push it through the screen? Now, if you were here, we could be tasting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no,
Hungry.
you're
I'm getting
stuck in New
hungry watching
Ipswich,
this.
where
It's
nobody
delicious.
knows where that is.
So good, so healthy, so satisfying. One more thing that you could do to make this even better is add some chopped up avocado to it.
Oh,
I don't have any avocado. It would be so good that
everybody,
way.
ooh. Oh, nice.
That's tasty, yeah.
What about if you put a salad dressing on it? Is that bad or what?
So if you can find a salad dressing that has a good oil, that would be fine. And they do sell them. So look on the ingredient list for avocado oil or olive oil. And then, you can buy those. They're more expensive, but they're very good and nice and convenient. Avoid the dressings that are low fat or made out of canola oil or vegetable oil. Just, ditch them. You don't need them in your life. Spend the money for the more expensive, nicer avocado oil-based dressing, or just make your own with olive oil and apple cider vinegar or any vinegar. You can use any vinegar. And you can use any spices. You don't have to use these. You can just put whatever you want on it. Get creative.
Hey, if we started a business with spices, would you support us?
Of course.
See that?
If they were
Get some
well
money
sourced.
together and get it. No, huh? Okay. So we have a few. Hi, doggy. We have can't even get my sleep. We have about 3-4 minutes left. So did you? Yeah. So we can put up your website up there, and
Yes.
I think you ought to get men involved. Ka-ching,
Yes.
you know what I mean? I tell you. You'd seen some of those men with the.
I know.
What month are you in,
But
sir?
Are they motivated? Will they change? A lot of the men I've talked to lately seem fine with the way they are. So
We're
I
equal
gotta find
opportunity.
those men that are ready for change.
I think you ought to open up,
Yeah.
How about overweight dogs? Can we get that in there? No.
Right.
Okay.
He's
I do want to mention
You give
to
the
you guys,
opportunity for people to get skinny and also eat healthy.
Not skinny. They don't have to be skinny.
They have to lose some weight. So they're healthy. The food that she does is healthy.
I like to lose weight in my head.
You should come to Alton to do that.
Yes, I absolutely want to. I can't wait to come, and I can do some kind of food presentation. It would be so fun. I want to tell you guys one more place that you can find more information about me.
Yes.
And that is the Healthy Mama Podcast. That is anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find the Healthy Mama Podcast. I've been doing this podcast for over a year, and there's all kinds of healthy tips and ideas for being a busy person trying to eat healthy and make it sustainable, make it realistic.
It's on Facebook, isn't it? Uh-oh. It's on Facebook, right?
The Healthy Mama Podcast is anywhere you listen to podcasts. So it can be on Spotify, it can be Apple Radio, it can be iHeartRadio, all the platforms, all of them.
We have No Heart Radio. It's a subsidiary.
And you can go to my website and listen to it there. So LucyHutchingsRD.com.
You don't have to stay at a meeting. Look at it. Listen.
Yeah.
I see Ryan's a convert, and so is the dog.
Yeah.
No canola oil for me, baby.
He's
so you stay on afterwards.
Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you. Let me know.
Tell her to come again.
I'm trying to tell her that. If you'd be quiet for a moment. Stop annoying me. Okay. What the hell was the question? Oh, let me know when you can come down here again. Because winter never happened, and there's spring coming up. And, and bring your grandmother in. What the hell is it?
Right. She's going to be in a couple weeks. She's going to be 99.
Holy cow. We'll bring her in for a birthday.
Nice.
99. We'll have a birthday party. All the sugar you want, sweetheart.
We'll take her to a restaurant.
Yeah, what, McDonald's? Burger King. We've moved up.
Jeez.
We don't do Chipotle. We don't want that. No, we'll bring her in. When is her birthday? Uh-oh.
It is March 2nd.
Okay, second?
Nice.
Okay. All right. We're about a minute left.
Yeah.
So you have any? Stop smiling. It's getting on my nerve. No. Okay. Dance a little bit more. We're gonna get the guys coming. Come on. Look at this. How can you avoid that, guys? Even the dog's getting excited. Ooh. Your husband's going, stop it. So, anything else you'd like to add? What are you doing?
I'm getting tired of you yakety yak.
I would like to add that anybody can make a change. It can be very overwhelming to think about a anti-inflammatory diet or trying to figure out how to lose weight, how to figure out how to decrease pain and inflammation. But I want to encourage you that it actually can happen with just very small steps. Small steps count. It doesn't have to be a big overhaul. It can be small things that anybody can do with their time every day, little things. Drink more water, get out for a walk,
especially
get rid of the sugar, eat some more vegetables. Lots of little things that they can do.
Two weekends ago, we wanted to go out for a walk when it was sub-zero, but I didn't.
Yeah, that was a cold
I said,
weekend.
I don't think so,
That was cold.
So when you were the woman in the UK,
yes.
How does she pay you? In the Crown money or American?
You can pay it any way you want.
Just send the cash, baby.
We don't care.
We men are big tippers. You keep dancing like that, there are going to be a lot of men knocking on the door. All right, I see. He says, wrap it up, or traveling on a basketball court.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for being on.
You again.
Yeah.
And you look lovely. And if you decide, look at this, she's too bubbly. Get her out of here. What are you doing? And very nice. Look at that smile. Give him a little more dance. Get the men excited. Come on now.
You got to play some music.
Ed Sullivan is dead, but Cohen isn't. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Ed's a Joe who always bets his heart. You'll hear a slick review or two from Nicky, and Cantor Something Berg will sing some song. There's weather news and shtick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad you came over.